What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm on the back of the truck, taking apart some stuff, scrapping, trying to get apart the aluminum so I can take it to the scrapyard. But I watched a video the other day from Phil Robertson, his YouTube channel. He made a video, and I don't watch his videos that much. It was titled correctly, I guess, to watch his content. And he was talking about the hunters and how many legal guns hunters are in certain states. And he did a comparison from one state to, I think, the Pakistani military, if I'm not mistaken. Forget who it was, but he did a comparison and said we have more armed citizens in that state, more hunters that know how to shoot than another country. And basically what he was saying is we have more people here, more people that are armed than really any other place, and more people that will fight. He didn't come out and say that there, of course not. I wrote a comment, and it's probably deleted, or no one's paying attention to it, or no one can see it, saying that, asking how many of those people out of all those states, about all those hunters that he talked about, because he didn't talk about just plain gun owners that just shoot, steal, that never hunt in their life. They didn't talk about that. He talked about just hunters. How many of those hunters would actually truly fight for 100% freedom? Let's talk about hunters really quick. The sad thing is some people, well, I would say the majority of people, because they are brainwashed, believe the Second Amendment is something about hunting. Believes that we have the right to shoot deer but not protect ourselves. And I look at the laws. I mean, basically, you're allowed to hunt up to a certain point, as long as you pay your tax. I did a video on that before. He didn't bring that up. He didn't bring up why we have to pay to hunt. But I had more questions than answers with that thing. God, it sucks holding my phone up like that. That's why I usually sit down like a chair or rest. Anyway, I understand his point of view. I knew what he was talking about. He said hunters could shoot straight, no accidents happen. Based on the data that he had, no accidents happened. No one came home hurt other than the deer or whatever they went hunting for. But there's a lot of people that hunt with black powder, that hunt with normal, bolt action rifles, that hunt bow and arrow. And they are very anti-gun. They are very anti-American. They are anti-right to bear arms. There's people that I have talked to on the comment sections on Instagram, on YouTube, and all they do is hunt, but they would never carry a gun on their hip to protect themselves, because they believe it's basically a sin, I guess. I don't know. There's one lady that I talked to for days. I'm talking about, we probably had a debate for 5-6 days until she finally blocked me. She threatened me. She wanted me to get red flagged and all this shit. She was kind of crazy. I swear she had mental problems. I told her to get some help, and I think that's where she kind of got offended and left. But they had guns. Her and her husband had guns, but she had kids. But it was only for hunting. Only a couple bolt action rifles. Only for hunting. And I said, so anyone comes in your house and robs you, oh, don't go there. No one's going to do that. Blah, blah. We have the police. She was really brainwashed. Couldn't get her to understand that she wanted gun control. She was really, really big into red flag laws, and we went in detail about that. But she wanted me red flag law because I didn't agree with her opinions, and told her she was an idiot for that. But she didn't care. But all these hunters, how many are there going to stand up and actually fight? Probably not many. But how many people that actually have guns in the country are going to stand up and fight? Not many. Freedom Inc. made a video today, actually. I seen the Phil Robertson's video a few days ago, and then today he made the video. I was like, I need to make this video. He said, if you live in a neighborhood and there's 20 houses, and the ATF, FBI, or whoever comes, and they come door to door to start taking guns, how many people in your neighborhood are going to stand up and fight? I would hope to say all of them. All of them is going to stand up and fight. Every single one's going to stand up and fight. But in reality, is there even one? Are you the only one? You and your brother, or you and your husband, you and your wife, whatever it is. Are you the only one that fight? I think down this road, there's a few people that would fight. I know me and my brother would be one. We live down a road that's probably, I'd say about 10 miles long, and it's not many houses. There's a few people that would fight. I would say out of all the, I don't know how many houses total. Out of all the families, there's probably five-ish, five, maybe six people that would fight. But not everyone. I mean, I don't know how many people live down this road. Over, I would say 50 people would live down this road. 50, maybe 55, 60 people. Out of that many, probably 5 would fight. And that's sad. It should be 40. It should be the whole 50. But, you know, people fight for the wrong reasons too. They want to fight for their form of government. They don't want to be free. You know, they don't want to be 100% free. And you can I said this before. You could scream until you're blue in the face at some of these people, and they don't care. They want it their way. Freedom did on the community tab. He did a video. I'm gonna link it down for you guys to watch. He posted a video. It was from the Daily Wire, and they was, I think, in New York City, and they went around and said, basically, was asking questions about progressive and the democratic way, socialism way, if you ask me, about minimum wage and stuff. Oh yeah, it should be $25 an hour, $35 an hour. What people don't understand is, you make that law, you're now allowing the government to control every business, no matter if it's a small business that just needs one employee every blue moon, like a seasonal employee that doesn't make that much. You're requiring you're basically making the government control the businesses more. On top of that, you're going to close a lot of businesses down that can't afford that, and the price of living is going to go up. So picture my business, for example. Let's say you boost the minimum wage to $35 an hour. My business, I get paid approximately $70 per kid per month. That's how I do it. It's based on contract, but that's approximate rate, $65, $70 per month per student. So if you have 30 students or 25, 30 students, you can $1,000 per student. Well, if everything goes up, the cost, well, guess what's going to go up for me? The electric, all right? And the water is going to be the first two things that probably going to eventually go up. The rent, after, because I'm signed a contract at least, it's going to eventually probably go up. And then what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to increase my prices up, because my cost of living, my cost of owning the business will cost more money. And if I have my own house or my truck's paid off, but insurance, for example, everything will go up if you increase it. There's a reason why the minimum wage has been so low for a long time, because if people would actually look at the economy and look at the dollar value, it's gonna drop. And the way the government's printing on money now is, it's worthless, basically. I mean, it's worth something because they say it is, and the moment they say it's worthless is when the power is going to go out and everyone will be homeless, everyone will be living off the land, and that's why I'm making the videos. There's people around here that don't know how to drive these tractors, backhoes. There's someone that was a family friend. He died a long time ago, and he owned a farm for many, many, many fucking years, one of the biggest farms around here, and he never knew how to drive a backhoe or a tractor or any of that. He just managed the farm. He took it over from his parents. He did the business side of things, but he never knew how to get on a backhoe or a track hoe or any construction / farming material. He got people to do it, that he paid to do it. It's really sad. People don't know how to grow a garden, don't even want to learn. People are so addicted to their fucking phones. I'm addicted to YouTube some days, but the other day I stayed off of it. Actually, last night, the last thing I did, I was reading a book. I was like, I'm going to go through a book really quick about Mayans. I'm a huge freak in ancient history, so that's what I went through, but I was going over the Mayans and the Mayan culture. I got one bed late, but I was like, I can't look at YouTube anymore. You have to put your phone down. But another thing they said on there was locking down the country for 6 months to lower the carbon, the CO2 rates. And people was like, yeah, let's lock it down, you know? You know how many homeless people would be that quickly? I mean, you lock it down. Walmart's going to be open, of course. They would be open. One lady said, yeah, everyone has to ride a bicycle. And you can tell she's in New York City. She can go place to place. But where I live here is 30 minutes to the grocery store. 30 minutes to my work is 30 minutes to Walmart. To the grocery store that we like to go, Food Line, is about 45 minutes. So, people don't understand. The country people can't do that, or at least, we can. We can do a lot. We can live off the land if we need to, which is fine, which is the way I think we should go to. My granddad always said that. He disagreed on me with a lot of things in politics. He was a straight Democrat all his life. He disagreed with a lot of things that I said, and we had arguments about that. But one thing that we always agreed on, there was a few things, but one main thing was he said one day, maybe not in his lifetime, which he did that to himself, but maybe one day that it's going to be, the power's going to be out, and you're going to have to live off the land. And that's why he taught me and my brother what he taught us. He taught us how to hunt and fish. He taught us how to garden. Even though my brother doesn't consider it garden, he's plowing the whole backfield probably in the next couple weeks. He's going to plant sunflowers for the doves. And that's just the way it is. People need to learn that. But it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad that we don't have people that will fight for 100% freedom. They are, Republican this, Democrat that, Democrat this. It's so stupid. People around here, too. You can't get them to understand that. You can't. So, anyway, I'm going to go and finish scrapping. I had a truckload the other day. This truck was packed full of stuff the other day. I didn't make a video about it. I said, nah, I just scrap it and go. But copper wires alone was probably 30 pounds of extension cord and stuff like that someone threw away. So whoever threw it away, I appreciate them, because they hooked me up, and that was $20 right there. Fuck, I'd take that. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna strip some of it out, because some of it's pretty thick, and the rest I just keep it as is. But yeah, $20. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Stay armed, stay safe, and try not to be a victim. Even though I guess the government makes us one. Try not to be a slave. Even though the government makes us one. Just try to do what you can do to spread the truth. Have a great day.